They built it quietly, the last American sleeper sedan, born from Ford's Panther platform and raised on pure attitude. This is the 2003 Mercury Marauder, the black sheep that came to remind the world that the full size could still go full throttle. The name Marauder, first proud in 1963, a badge reserved for Mercury's biggest engine, built to chase glory on the drag strip and on the freeways. Then it vanished for 33 years until 2003 when Mercury brought the beast back. One last swing before raw, rear-wheel drive vehicles faded for good. Built in 2003, the Marauder was Mercury's secret weapon. Just over 11,000 ever made, and only a few over 1,000 made black on black. Each one factory tuned, lowered, and strengthened. A Grand Marquis in a black suit with a cop car's soul. Under the hood, 32 valve, dual overhead cam, 4.6 liter from the Mustang Mach 1. 302 horsepower, 318 foot-pounds of torque. All of it sent through the rear wheel, through a limited slip differential, and a 4-speed automatic. Finished in factory black, rides on polished 18-inch forged wheels, Cooper tires, brakes with dual-piston calipers, and holds the road with confidence. In a world of front-wheel drive boredom, the Marauder was a rebel, and it knew it. Its bones came from the Crown Vic, the Interceptor, the baddest car on the road. But this one, it wasn't for patrol. It was for the ones who wanted to outrun the world in comfort and leather. Inside, it's all business. Dark charcoal leather, real gauges, cold air, and the sound of that 4.6 singing beneath you. It wasn't fancy, it was focused. A reminder that performance isn't measured in speed, but in soul. By 2004, it was all over. Mercury built its last Marauder. And just like that, the Panther platform began to fade into history. The Mercury wasn't built to impress the world. It was built to defy it. So going through everything, we got windshield wipers, we have horn works, we have all the buttons. So the stereo buttons do not work because it does have an aftermarket Alpine in here, which we don't have anything hooked up. But let's get some. So that one does work. We won't put anything on so it doesn't get marked on YouTube. AC is blowing nice and cold. Got your, what I really like about the Marauder is that these are factory auxiliary gauges for oil pressure, and look at that oil pressure. I mean, that oil pressure is really, really good. Volts, obviously doing great with that. All the turn signals are working like they should. All the lights are working except for the recall that was never done on this one on the driver side and passenger side front lights. They're kind of intermittent. Now this has been upgraded to some higher intensity lights, but that still does have a little bit of intermittence on there. But what I really like about it is the windows are darked out. Thing just rides out so well. If you've ever drove one of these do go, and it's just like the Interceptor except for it's luxury. So blacked out just like this one is really something awesome. I sold these new back in 2003 and 2004 when I actually first got into the business, so aging myself now, but being able to sell it again. This one's got 114 on the clock. Again, runs out, drives really well. There are a few little imperfections that it does have, and we'll go through a couple of those, but mechanically it's pretty sound, other than it does have just a little bit of whine that you might be able to hear with the mic. It almost sounds like a like a little whine from a supercharger, but it's not a supercharger. But again, everything on this one's riding out really, really well. Now remember, we have over 300 photos, we have online financing, nationwide transport, all classiccaraddict.com. What we're going to do next is we're going to get right into the exterior, and then we'll show you the interior and just a few of the seats are not perfect. It has had a little bit of weathering done to it, and it was not moisturized, so there is a little bit of cracking that I will show you. And then with the paint does have a few little imperfections in it. And of course, I just want to show you exactly how the vehicle is, so when you buy it, you know exactly how it is. And that's why we spend so much time trying to go through and do all these videos, so you can see exactly what these vehicles are. Let's show you the exterior here. Actually, what we're doing is we're going to show you the engine first, then we'll take you to the interior, exterior, and then after that we're going to go to the undercarriage. But going through, obviously a 4.6, this thing rides out really well. Like I was saying in the test drive video, you can hear just a little bit of that whine. We've checked the belts on it. I can't tell exactly what it is. It might be the tensioner pulley. That's the only thing that's really came up with any type of issue. Everything else is pretty stock on here. And these things are actually just known. This is what was in basically the Mach 1 of the Ford Mustang. So they were really zooped up, more horsepower than the Vic. This thing is just set up really, really nice. And I love the black on black. It just shows out really, really well. Going through, we'll show you the exterior here in a minute. What we'll do is we'll just go through all the functions. So we got dark tinted windows here. All of the windows do work. Do that. And then when we get to the other side, I'll show you those. But power seat does work. You got power seat, does work up and down, and the back, all that good stuff. Now, this is where there is a little crack that you see right here. It was just not moisturized good enough to be able to stop that from happening. So it does have that, but the dash pad is actually in really, really good shape. Does have your power for your pedals down there at the bottom, tilt wheel, auto lights, locks. Obviously those aren't going to work with the key in and the door open, but fitment is really nice. Now getting in here to the rear, this side is actually in really good shape. On the other side there is a little bit of a crack, but just that look, these are a really, really comfortable seat. And obviously it's got tint tear just a little bit right there, but hey, it's all expected. 22 years old. It's got a huge trunk in here, spare tire, couple extras in here. Don't know what everything is in there, but it's all yours. If you find any money, that's mine. But hey, huge, huge trunk. So again, if you're a stereo guy like me, this, you can just fit everything that you want to in here, or lawn chairs for the car show. Now this is where the seat right here, you can see it has just had some extreme kind of, it's dried out, and that's what made that crack there. All the windows do work though, so I like that. Fitment is all good. And again, nice dark tint with all of these. Power seat does work. All different directions with that. And there's that. I'll just hop in here on this side. We are going to go to the undercarriage, but all the gauges are fully functioning just like they should. And then let's get so locks are working. And then mirrors. Get one more. We'll show the mirrors working. That's working all on that. Is that working? No, that's not working. Okay, so looks like the mirrors. Okay, we always got to find a problem. And it looks like that might be it. I know the locks are working. horn works, all of that. So hey, we got only really a few little issues on it. Mirrors are not working, and then locks are working. It looks like this one, yeah, this is the one that's not fully working on the actuator. But other than that, everything else is working just like it should. Now, let's show you the undercarriage. All right, guys, we're getting under this Mercury Marauder. Look at this, 4.6 liter. And then, of course, you do have disc all the way around for your brakes. Have a little bit of power steering leak right there. Nothing crazy, but it does have just a little bit of a slight drip kind of coming on from there. Of course, everything else has been serviced. Look at these floor pans, though. They are in such good shape. Also, original sticker on your drive shaft, and then here also original sticker on your rear end. Rear end fluid has been changed. That's not a factory seal. So you can see this thing is just set up the right way. It really is, and it drives so good. If you're looking for one of these to add to your collection, this is it. ClassicCarAddict.com.